Yes.
What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with some more Trails of Cold Steel 4. Last time, we started working on our first day activities for touring Erebonia again. It's funny to be doing the whole touring Erebonia thing again after Cold Steel 2, but that's what we're doing. That's pretty much most of Act 2 is going to be dealing with touring Erebonia and finding our missing friends. We have our last request for, I guess, the first day. I don't know if there's going to be more later in the day. Nope, not Act 1. We're figuring out that there's this whole subsidy program that's supposedly taking place to help the families of people who are being drafted, because obviously if the man in the household is the only one bringing in any money, then the rest of the family does not have a source of income. Or even if they're not, that's still like a source of income that's not coming in. So this program is supposed to help with those families, but there's something that seems sketchy about it, so we're doing some research about that. In my head, I'm thinking, what if this has to do with the guy we tried to arrest in Crossbell that we found out was responsible for the Capuas getting swindled out of their, nobility. But we're gonna find out. So let's keep going. Well, hello, all of you. What brings you here? There's something we want to ask you about. The subsidy donations? Exactly. I take you're familiar with them, Tatiana? Someone distributed flyers around town asking people to donate to the subsidy fund for soldiers' families. Lots of people are chipping in, Jerome included. I'd have to be heartless not to sympathize with families being left behind. Eidos knows how long it'll be till those kids see their dads again. So Jerome must be over 45 then. It's hard on them emotionally and hurts their family finances too. We don't have much to offer, but every little bit helps, right? I see. And has anyone from out of town said anything about this subsidy to you? From outside of Parm? Well, come to think of it, merchants from St. Arc didn't know anything about it. But the freight company employees did. That's right, they were from that new company we've been using. Kleiss & Co. people must know what's going on in the capital more than us anyhow. So it's not only Parm residents who've heard of all this. I'm a little surprised that Kleiss & Co. is doing business here, though. Thank you very much for your help. I hope my students won't give you trouble. Heh, they're nice to have around. Don't be strangers, come see us again. And let me know if you need help with anything. Tatiana has really come out of her shell. She's really not as nervous as she used to be. Like, even just talking to a man in general would, make her shut in. But look, she's, working for Jerome here and no problems whatsoever. Oh, hey. Take that. Maybe we'll take a look at that later. I guess we can take a quick look now. Imperial Chronicle issue 5. Let's see if there's anything interesting. Mounting tensions at the border. Relentless arms race. Opinion polls. What opinions? The market is a ghost town lately. Keldic, Miss Margit. Oh, Margit's the one who she runs the inn, right? Rower. A missing persons report. Wait, Cody! Blonde hair. Cody is the one, I mean, I guess this could be kind of a spoiler, but Cody is the one, he was that, what was it? He was the one from Hercules that we were trying to save underneath Heimdallar at the end of Cold Steel 3. You know, the one that was from Calvard. Interesting, he has a Rembifarian passport, though, but he's gone missing as well, so... Alright, let's keep gathering information.
いい釣り場じゃねえの。
There seems to be a link between conscriptions and military subsidies. Won't hurt to ask if they know anything. Subsidies, Can't say I know anything about it. All we do is look after the collected goods and keep order in town. I see. Got a strange message the other day, though. It told us not to interfere with non-military groups carrying out their own collections. Huh? What could that be about? Is that all? You better get going, then. You seem to be tourists, but as you can see, this country's in a difficult spot right now. I guess they're not all walking around with wanted posters with everyone's faces on them. Does not seem we'll likely find any more information here. Something's really fishy, though. Parm's residents just accept the collections, believing they'll be used as subsidies for soldiers' families. But if that were the case, why is the military turning up their noses at items that aren't particularly high value? I see what you mean. They are collecting antiques, works of art, finely crafted products, and musical instruments. Right, most people can't tell how much an instrument, for example, would be worth. Second-hand dealers at St. Ark might be able to evaluate such goods. But the traders of St. Ark haven't heard of the military subsidies. And why would they choose Parm instead of St. Ark to collect from? There's something suspicious going on here. Most people wouldn't question it, assuming it was all for a good cause. I think a healthy dose of skepticism is always, okay. As long as you're not, questioning every little thing every person does. If only we could check it out for ourselves. Instructor, look at that. Did you see that? Ugh, too late. We can still catch up if we hurry. Come on, everyone, after them. Right. Yeah, let's take a nap first, though. No, I'm kidding. Let's go. It's not like they'll get further away because we're not chasing them. How far up do we have to chase them? Oh, literally, like, as far as possible, it seems.
Yes, 行くか。
お願いします。
はやー。あれが噂の。
教官は初めてでしたね。ガルガンチュア級飛行戦艦です。南部から東部を紹介中の第二飛行艦隊ではないかと。
Oh my god, it's really happening. Imagine just being a normal civilian, living your life, and then you look up one day and you see all those ships flying by. Like, war really is about to happen. Yuna and Kirk.
Hiya!
Yeah, get away from me. That's monsters. What are they doing this close to town? Actually, we can figure that out later. Everybody get ready. Right. Let's go, team. Well, bye, Usus.
私の番です。
行くぞ。せい。みんな大丈夫か。
Ew, I thought I was a goner for sure. Thank you all so much. I owe you my life. It was the least we could do. Would you mind if we asked you some questions? Huh? We have some concerns regarding the subsidy fund you assisted with. We appreciate your cooperation. Huh? How do you... Wow, that was spectacular. Thanks to you, none of my goods got damaged, not even the rare stuff. Thor's students really are the real deal. Oh, Lord. No, it's him. It's you. Oh, aren't you that Kleist Mall representative we met in Ordis? Sales manager Wads, right? Oh, the quest is called Wads of Cash. Okay. I remember now. You were the one convicted for that arson attack and later punished by Hugo Kleist. Haha, well, yes, but no use digging up the past, right? Something here doesn't feel right. Can you tell us why you were driving that truck in the first place? What do you mean why? It's my job. Kleist & Co. are branching out into the rare metal and fine art industries. Industries? So the cargo you got from Parm was... That's right, it's all part of our plan for long-term growth. I can't believe one little excuse was enough to get me so many fine products. Basically for free, too. 100% profit, here I come. Haha, why are you telling us? You're insane. That's going too far. Mr. Sales Manager, should you really be telling them all this? No need to worry. Even if they were to tip anyone off, it'll never come back to bite me. That's true. The Heimdallr military police were told not to interfere. You must have some kind of connection to the military. My failures are a thing of the past. It's all smooth sailing from here. Though the ones out in the field are the only ones in the know. It's enough to keep this operation running smoothly. Thanks for all your help, kids. I saw my whole career flash before my eyes. I thought it was over for sure. Same thing happened 2 months ago. It feels like we got some unfinished business between us, though. How about we meet up with the Imperial Defense Force and discuss it together? Oh man, that's low. I don't know how you can make threats like that with such a straight face. So it's come to this, huh? Hugo? Hugo? Wads, didn't you get my message? Per the arrangement between the government and the noble faction, we have no choice but to leave them be. Don't do anything you might regret later. Sorry, sir, you know me, just trying to keep the business running. Ah yes, about the new industries we discussed before. Due to concerns about their growth potential and sustainability, not to mention ethics, they've been suspended, effective immediately. From what I've heard, you acted without my approval. Rest assured, I'll be launching a full investigation into the matter. Another one? Where am I going to find our business plan as profitable as this one? I just don't understand why anyone would want to give that up. Oh, unless... Was it too brilliant? Did the others get jealous they didn't think of it first? Well, I guess that's the price of genius. If you'll excuse me, I better be on my way. They can investigate me all they want. Just so long as they don't forget I'm the one who's driving up the whole company's earnings. Adieu, until we meet again. Woz drove away toward St. Arc with a big smile on his face. Where'd that car come from? What happened to Mr. Wands? He's been with the company since the beginning, and you always had so much trust in him. The speed at which he left only points further to his guilt. At the very least, we were able to expose his unethical business practices. But isn't this a problem? Hugo's working with the Imperial government. Yeah, and he was acting without Kleist & Co.'s consent. I wasn't expecting to see you all the way out here, Hugo. Your company's gone through some rough times, huh? Haha, yes, quite the unexpected reunion.
本当に久しぶりだな、リン。思ったより元気そうで何よりだ。余計なことに首を突っ込む癖も相変わらずのようだしな。
Yeah. I don't go looking for trouble, it just has a habit of finding me. But since you're here, it'd be a big help if you could tell us what's going on from the government side of things. If you want to negotiate, I hope you're bringing something to the table yourself. I hate having my time wasted. Parm has been compensated for what happened. I assure you there's no problem there. The thing with Wads is no more than a bump in the road. But Hugo, any way you look at it, this is the Great Twilight at work. Even if that's true, it's none of your concern. Besides, Reen, I don't think you're in any position to lecture others about taking care of themselves. Well, down there. Don't push yourself too hard, old friend. Thanks. Does that mean you really do know what's going on? I'll leave that up to your imagination. Just be careful, okay? And if you run into Becky, give her my regards. Don't just stand there, Blyce. Get the car started. Or are you planning on making me walk all the way back to Parm? Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I didn't realize you were planning on handling this personally. We'll prepare departure at once. Driver, get your truck moving, pronto. Yes, sir. Poor guy. Just as rough with his employees as ever. But he seems different somehow. I wasn't able to detect any change. However, you are more familiar with him, so I'll trust your judgment. More importantly, we've uncovered the truth behind the subsidy fund. We should head back and report in. Good idea. Let's go. So the subsidy fund was a scam. Yeah, it seems like it was the work of some employees from Kleiss & Co. The problem is with the government backing them, it'll be tricky to make our findings public. Oh, don't worry about that. I received an official apology from Managing Director Hugo himself, as well as compensation for all this. Unfortunately, most of the collected goods have already been sold and can't be recovered. Yeah. That's quite awful. Some people donated family heirlooms and other sentimental items. Thank you for your concern, but really, we'll be just fine. Thanks to you, the scheme has been stopped, at least. You've done sterling work. I'll speak with the townsfolk and explain the situation. Thank you so much for uncovering the truth. There are still other cases of injustice and abuse of goodwill in Parm, I'm sure. But that's one less. Mr. Gallard. Anyway, it's time for me to get back to work. I do notice that a lot of these, how do you put it? Market towns, I guess you could say? They don't have mayors, they have managers of, like, the town. Which I find interesting. Thank you for your time, I know how busy you are. I'm afraid there isn't much I can do for you, but I wish you the best in your endeavors. Thank you, it's definitely time for a break. Your encouragement is appreciated. Alright, well that takes care of that, so I guess now we can head back to, I almost said head back to the Courageous, but this isn't Cold Steel 2, and the Courageous has kind of unfortunately been blown out of the sky. So let's head back to the ship and see what Rosine has for us. I believe she said something about missing student. Having returned to the Merkaba, Reen and the others gathered on the bridge. They then discussed the information that made its way over the ship. So we got our lead then. Yes, in the capital of Lamar province, Ordis. We received word about an ongoing house arrest taking place there. Oh, according to this report, the two in custody consist of a special VIP and a faculty member from Thor's. Faculty member? Ordis, I should have known. Muse, your hometown, it feels like just yesterday we were there for our field exercises. Though it turned into a pretty tedious slog, no thanks to a certain snotty aristocrat. Ah yes, Marquis Balad. He's no longer the interim supervisor there, in light of his latest blunder. From what I hear, the person currently overseeing the city is Karl Regnitz, my dad. Given his position and that of those involved, there's no way he wouldn't know about this house arrest business. No doubt in my mind, he's got something to do with it one way or another. Machias. Though it's hard to imagine such a lofty individual acting of his own volition. We don't even know for sure who the captives are, but even so. Yeah, we've got more than enough reason to intervene. Our next destination is decided then. They've got someone important to us over there. We'll make our first move by getting them back. That includes reuniting you with Governor Regnitz again. Thanks, Reen. And don't worry, I'm ready for this. It's my duty as an inspector to assess my dad's authority and hold him accountable. If it's the port city you're heading to, I should be able to be of some help. I got a few ties to that place thanks to Ordine and Cayenne. I would like to see the situation there myself. I am one of its local noblewomen, after all. I'm tagging along too. My own hometown's future depends on it. Seems our infiltration team's shaping up nicely with you guys at the center. All that's left is to make sure we're 100% prepared. Well, you sure settled that quickly. That's just the Class 7 way. Well, that obviously doesn't apply to me. Nevertheless, I'll deign to go along and provide any help you might need. We'll be sure to take you up on that. I'll start planning out an infiltration route in H-Hour right away. If anyone has anything left to do, now's the time to take care of it. Roger that. Alright. Yep, everything will disappear, so that's it for our day here. So the party it's gonna be Reen, Crow, Ash, Muse. That's at least like the main four. I don't know if anyone else is gonna have anything else to say on the ship though. Oh, okay, it's just stuff related to what they were saying before. If I remember right, Gwyn's a particular fan of Nord Kumas himself. It's been a long while since I've seen him. I bet he'd love if I brought along some with me the next time I pay him a visit. I've tried my fair share of alcohol since coming of age, but... Nord Kumas, huh? If Gaius is recommending it, then I'm sure it's great. Alright, well, I guess we'll just start the mission then. I don't know if I have really any... Oh, well, let's rest first. Refill these craft points. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else we really need to do. I mean, I guess we can check out these places real quick. Oh, hey, Lake Lord. Is that you, Ashen Chevalier? Your appearance has become much more dramatic since we last met. That's true. It's good to see you again, though. I haven't seen Lake Lord 2 the second since the summer festival. Let us dispense with the pleasantries and come right to the chase. I need your help. There have been changes in aquatic ecosystems all across Erebonia, with major impacts on all the fish. The Imperial Fishing Club has been working with the Crossbills Fishermen Guild to investigate. I'm surprised to hear you're working together. Indeed, I asked for their aid with little hope that they would oblige. You can imagine my surprise when they readily agreed. Like the fishing tournament where we used the Fishermen's Guild to save face as a company. I had fully intended to use them as a tool. But after seeing their earnest enthusiasm, oh, I don't know, the world is all off kilter. Anyway, I would like you to offer your aid to anyone investigating this concern. Do what you can to be a bridge between the Imperial Fishermen's Guild and the Imperial Fishing Guild and the Fishermen's Guild. Alright, I'll help wherever I can. You got it, Mr. Lake Lord. I just keep checking because I don't remember if there are any gift items Cold Steel. I'm just going to look it up. So I'm not checking every shop for no reason. I mean, I'll still probably check most of them, but... Bonding gifts. Alright, does look like there are a handful of them. Oh. There's something for Iris we can... there's something called an Iris we can buy for Elliot and Parn. So let's find it. Yeah, okay, I guess it is worth... It doesn't seem like there's a ton of gift items, but there are some. Oh, from Iris. Yeah, okay. Well, I guess I'll always just, check. Oh, I guess when we're back on the ship. Let me just check this list one more time just to make sure there's no more for this specific day. Today's the 20th. 21st. There are a number of items for us to get in Ordis, but I'm just checking to make sure there's nothing else for the 20th. Okay, nope, doesn't look like it. What's interesting, though, is... I don't know where I'm trying to get at. The game doesn't take too much longer to finish. Even though it's going to be a ton of hours and videos from now, not much time is going to pass. I believe, actually, the 1st of September is like the final... It's either the 31st of August or the 1st of September is like the final day of the game. And we're already at the 20th. So that means only 11 more days are going to go by before this whole game is settled. I don't really consider that a spoiler because... I'm not saying what's happening during these times. Oh, hey, Anton. Well, I'm so worried something bad might have happened to her. Wish I could just speak to her and hear her voice again. Is that the man we ran into at Titus Gate in Michelin? Well, I haven't seen you guys in a while. What are you doing here? And who's your no white-haired friend? Man, you look so familiar, but I just can't put my finger on it. Yeah, I feel like we must have met somewhere along the line. Wait, weren't you in Trista a year and a half ago? You were looking for love, and I was one of the Thor students who'd help you try and find it? Oh yeah, now I remember you. The hair kind of threw me off, but it's good to see you again. Instructor, is he a friend of yours? Yeah, I'm curious about how you helped him find love. Well, that's a long story. But wait, don't you live in Libero? Why would you come back to the Empire now of all times? That's a long story too. Can't say I'm too surprised knowing you. But this woman you've been exchanging letters with for the past year and a half. Yeah, she used to work at your door. My dear sweet Sharon. I knew you were searching for someone, but this is not the someone I expected. Well, I guess cat's out of the bag now, not that it matters these days. She sent me a letter telling me to forget all about her. Then she cut off communication completely. So instead of letting things go, you came here to look for her? Exactly. Oh, Sharon, where could you have gone? Given that we face Sharon as an enemy in Crossbow, I can't imagine his dream union will become a reality. Me neither, but I don't have it in me to break his heart like that. Things are tense in the Empire right now. You need to be careful on your journey. Still, I hope you'll be able to see her again. You and me both. Wish me luck. Oh, by the way, I stumbled onto something interesting during my search for Sharon. It's a game called Vantage Masters, but you need an opponent to play. I've got a deck of my own, but nobody to challenge. Would you be down for a game? Sure, I'll take you on. It's not exactly a game you can play by yourself, after all.
釣り場発見です
Alright, well, let's head back and get ready to start. Interesting, we can go back to Aaron Village whenever we want. Oh, you know what? It might actually be good to go back to Aaron Village for a second. Maybe we can upgrade some gear. Oh, hey, I heard all about your fight with the Azure Knight. I never expected this kind of thing to happen. I'll wager the gnomes didn't either. It just happened somehow. It's really nothing worth praising us over. You took me by surprise, that's for sure. Now that I'm here, though, I'll stick with you to the end. That's the spirit, boy. Don't let others decide your destiny. You forge your own path. Not sure where your decisions will lead us, but I've already decided to accept whatever happens. As the owner of a workshop dealing with Divine Knights, you can bet that I'll be supporting you all the way. That's great. It'll make a big difference having you here for us. Here's to the future, right? Oh yeah, that's a weapon upgrade. Yeah, probably the team that's going to be infiltrating I should upgrade. Who else was it? Yeah, Machias is going to come along, obviously. Alright. Let's start the, actually, you know what? This has been going on for a while. We could probably start the operation next time, but let's turn in these requests.
報告ですねランクアップですねどうぞお受け取りくださいさあ巻き返しどうぞお受け取りください
Reconnected, huh?
本当にお疲れ様でしたではまたお願いしますね
Alright, so next time we're going to start this operation to infiltrate Ortis and rescue not only Machias' father, but whoever else is being kept there. So look forward to that. So that's going to be it, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel. I'll see you next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.